It's 11:47 p.m. on a Tuesday. I'm sitting in my truck in the driveway, phone pressed in my ear, listening to a man I've never met tell me that my wife of 23 years has been lying about everything. He says he's calling because I deserve the truth. I'm about to find out he's right. Hello, friends. Thanks for joining us at True Experience. If this story resonates with you, please hit that like button and subscribe to stay connected with more real-life tales of betrayal and justice. Drop a comment below telling us where you're watching from. We love hearing from our community across the USA, Canada, and around the world. Quick note, this is a real account from someone who lived through it. Names and some details have been changed. This story contains mature themes. Listener discretion is advised. My name is Robert. I'm 61 years old now. Back then, I was 58, working as a regional manager for a logistics company. My wife, Karen, was 55. We'd been married since we were in our 30s. 2 grown kids, both out of the house. A mortgage nearly paid off. The kind of life people call comfortable. I thought we were fine. Not perfect, but fine. Karen had gone back to work part-time at a medical office after the kids left. She seemed happier, more energetic. I was glad. I figured it was good for her to have something of her own again. The call came on a Tuesday in March. I'd just gotten home from a long day. Karen was at her book club, or so she said. I was in the truck, about to head inside, when my phone rang. Unknown number. I almost didn't answer. The voice on the other end was calm. Professional, almost. Is this Robert? Yeah. Who's this? My name is David. I don't know how else to say this, so I'm just going to say it. I've been seeing your wife. I'm calling because you deserve to know the truth. I sat there, engine off, porch light glowing. I didn't say anything. He continued. I met Karen about 8 months ago. We've been involved since then. I didn't know she was married at first. When I found out, she told me you two had an arrangement, that you knew. Last week, I found out she's been telling me the same lies she's been telling you. I still didn't speak. I ended it 2 days ago, he said. She's been calling me nonstop, showing up at my work. I thought you should know what's going on. I'm sorry. Then he hung up. I sat in that truck for an hour. Didn't cry. Didn't yell. Just sat there, replaying the last 8 months in my head. The late meetings. The book club every Tuesday. The new clothes. The way she'd started keeping her phone face down. When I finally went inside, the house was dark. Karen wasn't home yet. I went upstairs, opened her laptop, and found everything. Emails, photos, hotel receipts she'd saved in a folder labeled work expenses. She came home around midnight. I was sitting at the kitchen table, laptop open in front of me. Hey, she said, dropping her purse on the counter. You're still up? Sit down, Karen. She froze, looked at the laptop, then at me. Who called you? She asked. Sit down. She sat. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't need to. I turned the laptop toward her and let her see her own words on the screen. Messages to David. Messages to another man before him. Someone named Craig. I'd found those two, dated 2 years back. She cried. Said it didn't mean anything. Said she felt invisible for years. Said I'd stopped noticing her after the kids left. I let her talk. When she finished, I said, I want you out of the house by the end of the week. Robert, please. I'll stay with my brother until you're gone. You can take whatever you want, but I want you out. She tried to argue, tried to say we could work through it. I stood up and walked upstairs, packed a bag, left that night. The divorce took 11 months. She fought for half of everything. My lawyer said she had a case. California's a community property state, but I had documentation, the receipts, the messages, proof she'd been hiding money in a separate account to fund the affair. The judge wasn't sympathetic. She got less than she wanted. I kept the house, split the retirement accounts down the middle, paid her a small settlement. It wasn't about revenge. I just wanted it over. The hardest part wasn't the legal process. It was telling the kids. Our daughter Emily took it hard. She'd always been close to her mother. She didn't want to believe it at first. When I showed her the timeline, the trips Karen had lied about, the the night she claimed to be elsewhere. Emily stopped calling her for 3 months. Our son, Matthew, was quieter about it. He came over one Saturday, helped me repaint the living room, and said, "I'm sorry, Dad. You didn't deserve this." I told him nobody deserves it. It just happens. Karen moved in with her sister for a while. Then she moved in with David. That didn't last. 6 months later, she was living alone in a small apartment across town. She reached out once, through Emily, asking if we could talk. I said no. A year after the divorce was finalized, I started seeing someone. Her name is Linda. She's a widow, 60 years old, a retired teacher. We met at a community center event my brother dragged me to. We've been together 2 years now. She knows the whole story. She says she's glad I didn't let it make me bitter. I don't know if that's true. Some days I still feel the weight of it. 23 years of marriage. Gone because I trusted someone who didn't deserve it. But I don't regret how I handled it. I didn't beg. Didn't try to fix something that was already broken. I just walked away. Karen tried to reconnect with the kids over time. Emily eventually softened. They have lunch once a month now. Matthew keeps his distance. He says he'll be civil at family events. But that's it. I don't hate her. I don't think about her much at all anymore. Sometimes I'll see her at one of Emily's events, a birthday, a graduation. We're polite. We don't talk beyond pleasantries. David's phone call was the strangest mercy I've ever received. He didn't know me anything, but he gave me the truth when my own wife wouldn't. I never spoke to him again after that night, but I think about that call sometimes. How one stranger's honesty ended 23 years of lies. I'm grateful for the life I have now. Linda and I travel. We take our time with things. There's no rush, no pretending. Just two people who've both been through enough to know what matters. I think that's all you can ask for at this age. A little peace, a little honesty, someone who doesn't make you guess. If you've stayed with us this far, thank you for listening. If this story meant something to you, please like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments where you're watching from and what you think. We read every single one. Until next time, take care of yourselves.